Hello, my name is Marina Bianchi Brito. I am originally from Brazil and I've been going to City Heart for like a year now. So in January we had First Focus and we had this board on the entrance of church where it said, "What are you believing for?" or "I'm believing for," and people were supposed to come and write down what they were believing for. And I remember just walking in and not knowing what to put down, even though I had this one desire in my heart for a long time, but I just felt like writing it down, it was a yes or no type of situation, and I felt like writing it down would make me have to face the fact that it could be a yes or a no. Like I said in the beginning, I'm from Brazil, and I went to school here. I graduated about a year ago, and I got a job, and I was within that student visa, and I was applying for a work visa. And that work visa process, it's literally a lottery. So, which is funny to me because I'm very much of a planner, and that is something that I could not plan for. It's just a random pick. It's nothing that I could do to be picked. This is just send in your name and we'll see if you get picked. So it was just random, and I had to wait until this one time when they do it once a year and pick your name. So my whole life, not my whole life, but everything was leading up to that one day when they were gonna just randomly pick names to see if my name was gonna get picked or not. That decision, that random pick, would impact pretty much everything in my life. So I couldn't plan ahead. I couldn't think of what it's gonna be in 2 or 3 months because that one decision hadn't been made yet. So leading up to it, I had a lot of peace, and I knew I had friends who were praying with me. I had people who were praying with me, and I was praying again in the Lord's will and just finding peace in whichever direction that it went. But I remember when the date came out, like, this is the date when results are gonna start to show. And I remember just everything that happened, every ring my phone made, every single little noise. I was like, okay, is this the email that is telling me? And one thing about it too is that I had to go through a third party, so I couldn't see the results. I had to wait for somebody to go see it and then come and tell me. And I knew that that person probably didn't have the urgency that I did. So if it was up for me, I would be scrolling every minute trying to see, okay, is my name there? But I had to wait for somebody to do it. And I remember the week that it started coming out, just feeling peace. And then so this weekend, I remember coming to church on Sunday and then going back home and just breaking down crying and just feeling so vulnerable and just telling the Lord, I know that you got me. I know I have peace in all this, but also, Lord, I am scared and I am anxious, and there's so much that is going to come from this, and I don't know how to feel, and just giving all of that those bottled up feelings to him and really surrendering. Going to work the next day, and then at some point within the morning getting an email saying that I had been picked, and then crying of joy in the middle of the office. But the funny part of that is that I had actually gotten picked on Friday, but I just hadn't received the notice. And it's just that idea that when he says it's already done, it's already won, it's already yours, and I was crying, but it was literally already done.